the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
I'm not live. I'm not live. I don't understand. Why are you telling me I'm live? I don't believe you. It's not happening. No, it's not happening right now. The intro music's playing? Nah, whatever. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Turn 3 Racing Network. Thank you very much for joining me here tonight as OP Racing Grand National Superspeedway Series brings you the final race in the round of 16. I am your host. My name is KR Stolfus, and qualifying is getting ready to roll out for our DeLanney 175 here tonight. Thank you so much for joining me here tonight. Thank you to all the people joining me in YouTube. I see Logan already chiming in. How you doing, Logan? Make sure you keep in touch with me and Roger, Logan. We are trying to figure out what you got going on, bud, with a Daytona 500, and I hadn't got to reach out to you yet, so as soon as I saw you, I wanted to throw that out there to you, so make sure you're hitting us up, man. Anyways, qualifying has gotten underway, and so let's get right into talking about this. It is the final race in the round of 16, and quite a few drivers are in must-win territory, and that all starts with a great qualifying effort. Right now, Randall Cobb in the 52, he is only 15 points below the cutoff. Not necessarily must-win territory, but getting kind of close as Randall Cobb rolls across the start-finish line to begin his first timed lap. So the 52 of Randall Cobb out on track. JD Crow in the 5 machine, another driver who is looking to make it into the round of 8, but JD Crow 10 points to the good coming into tonight. That 5, always a threat to win every single week, always a threat to put it on pole position as well. I believe he has quite a few pole winning lap times as Zach Fritsch, now the 17 of Jimmy Reynolds with a 51.93 taking the top spot. Anthony English in the 42 rolling around onto the tri-oval and across the start finish line. The 42 of English good enough for 4th place as Randall Cobb lays down a time of 51.92. Andy Brigante and the Lamborghini riding high, wide, and handsome out on his warm-up lap. Sean McCara moving into 4th place, and Richard Kuhn, one of our championship contending drivers, in the 47. Having a moment with his internet, but gathers it back in. So Randall Cobb on top of the leaderboard with a 51.92. Richard Kuhn on the front stretch. And Richard flashing across the start-finish line, good enough for 9th place. The 04 of Mark Mann onto the back stretch as the time clock is ticking for him. Mark Mann comes into tonight's race 7 points to the good, and we'll take a look at our point standings here in a little bit. 11 drivers have posted a qualifying time. Dave Hunt right now in 11th. Another championship contending driver is Mark Mann in the 04. Moves into 8th place. So far, nobody has been able to take Randall Cobb off the top spot. Zach Workman in 2nd, Jimmy Reynolds 3rd, Sean McCara 4th, and rounding out your top 5 is the 42 of Anthony English. Sean Stevens making his way out onto the speedway. Andy Brigante and Sean Stevens, the only 2 trucks on track right now. Brigante does not have a time registered. So I do believe he is on the stopwatch, if you will, across the start-finish line. So Brigante must have brushed the wall or something to not have a time registered. He is on track turning some laps, maybe just trying to get some extra practice in. Mount Sterling, Ohio, the 27 is Sean Stevens in the WOW Video Tours machine. He is currently the only active truck on the track, or active on the time clock. The 77 of David Booth in 11th, pushing Dave Hunt down to 12th. But where will Sean Stevens slot himself in? Stevens making his way onto the front stretch and down to the grass through the trioval across the start finish line, and Sean Stevens moves up into 3rd place. Great qualifying run for him. Jeff Crosby, always bet on black, out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Just making his way off of the apron and onto the backstretch on his outlap to try and gain some speed here. Robert Dumendak chiming in, cheering for Zach Fritsch in the 12. Fritchie finds himself in 7th place with his qualifying effort of a 51.95 as Crosby crosses the start-finish line to begin his timed lap. So as Crosby makes his way down the back stretch, Peter DeBorgia in the 40, making his way down the backstretch after coming out of pit road. We'll check in on the 40 machine here in a minute as the 33 makes his way off of turn number 4 and onto the front stretch. Can Jeff Crosby in the 33 post a time good enough to knock Randall Cobb off the top of the leaderboard? And the answer is no. Jeff Crosby, the scrub that he is, only good enough for 8th as the 40 of Peter DeBorgia begins his one and only timed lap. The 40 machine hugging that yellow line. Mara Clark chiming in. How you doing, Miss Mara? We're gonna hit you up a lot tonight, Miss Mara, because this is the DeLanney 175. So be ready. Chase Berry chiming in as well. How you doing, Chase? Where you been, buddy? Ain't seen you for a hot minute. Especially behind the wheel. I miss your reverse qualifying laps. Those are the best. As Peter DeBorgia makes his way across the start-finish line. And the 40 machine gonna move up into 7th. And that is everybody who is out on track, who has wanted to turn a qualifying lap. We have a minute 30 left in qualifying. Not enough time to get out there, get up to speed, and get a lap in. So, with that being said, we are going to step away for the national anthem, and we'll be right back with tonight's starting lineup.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, Please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the drivers are starting to take to the grid for the DeLanney 175 here tonight. We are going to go 175-ish miles at a Daytona Superspeedway. But before we can do that, we have to roll into our starting lineup for tonight. Randall Cobb in the 52 with a 51.923, the fastest truck in qualifying. Zach Workman just 0.011 seconds slower, but not to be discredited. Outstanding qualifying effort by these two drivers. Sean Stevens, good enough for third, second row on the inside, with Jimmy Reynolds on the outside of row number 2. Row number 3, Sean McCarra in the 71, and Anthony English in the 42 machine, going to start on the outside of row 3. Row 4 is going to be Peter DeBorgia in the 40 and Zach Fritsch in the 12. Row number 5 will be the 33 of Jeff Crosby and the 5 of JD Crow. Row number 6 will be the 04 of Mark Mann, tonight's race patron. So we do want to give a shout out to Mark Mann, as he did foot the bill for the race tonight, and that is why we have a lot to talk about with Mara Clark. And the 46 of David Overstreet on the outside of row number 6. Row 7 going to be Richard Kuhn in the 47, and on the outside, David Booth in the 77 machine. Row number 8, Dave Hunt in the 53, and the 91 of Ernie Williams Jr., who is a professional iRacer on the dirt side of things. Row number 9, Chris McCullough in the 60, and the 03 of Ken McCullough. Row 10, Andrew Schroeder in the 48, and Andy Brigante in the 013. Row number 11, Jared Forbes in the 73, and on his outside, Ricky Kuhn in the 41. Dustin Barber and Adam Evans make up row number 12. And that is going to do it. Ken McCullough and Richard Kuhn, two championship contending drivers, did not make it out onto the grid in time, and they will be starting from pit road. So big news there. Take a quick moment and look at our race info here tonight. 16 drivers being cut down to 8 in these 3 races that we have had. This is the final round in the round of 16. We will have one stage at the halfway point. One fast repair is available. This league is accepting applications but you cannot start racing until the end of this championship contention. As the green flag comes out, Randall Cobb and Zach Workman gonna lead this field down into turn 1. Nathan Grounds checking in. How you doing, Nathan? Crosby does look like he has a governor on that car or truck, as he is mired in the middle of the pack as the 52 surges ahead down the backstretch for our opening lap. Zach Workman in the 91, right there, tucked to the outside of the 52 Hooters machine. The Wow Video Tours in the 27, pushing hard on the Hooters. Can't push too hard, those owls will pop. And across the line, leading the first lap, is Randall Cobb in the 52. So 22 trucks have taken the green flag here tonight. We're still waiting to see if Ken McCullough and Richard Kuhn can make it out onto the speedway. 2 championship contending drivers finding themselves in a hole very early. So some big news there. Richard Kuhn was 13 points below the cutoff to start this race. And Ken McCullough in the 03 was 9 points below cutoff. Both drivers having a realistic opportunity to make it in, but missing the call to the grid is going to hurt their chances quite a bit. And the longer they are behind pit wall, the worse it is going to get for them. Randall Cobb in the 52 leading this race right now. Fastest lap going to Mark Mann with a 47.59. Mark Mann all the way down in 22nd spot for the moment. Sean McCara in the 71 trying to work that outside lane. And here comes Sean McCara with a ton of momentum to try and lead his first lap of the race. And McCara just edging out ahead. Side by side, most of this field into turn 1. 70 laps here tonight. A stage-ending caution coming at the halfway mark, the completion of lap 35. We go on board with the 40 of Peter DeBorgia. Andrew Schroeder in the 48, just down below him. The 60 of Chris McCullough down below the yellow line on the apron. Ernie Williams in the 91, just poking out ahead. And here comes the 013 of Andy Brigante to the inside. As the field makes its way off of turn number 2. No violence towards the blue cone just yet in this race, but don't worry, we want to see it. For those of you who don't know, Ernie Williams in the 91 as a member of OP Racing on Monday night as well as Wednesday night, probably Saturday night if he chose to. But I did mention he is one of the few drivers who have gone to the professional series in iRacing. So any chance I get, I do want to call him out, and we will overanalyze every mistake he makes. As a professional iRacer, we demand perfection. But no, he is a good friend of mine, and spent a lot of time talking with him. I wish him the best, and great to see him out here on a super speedway, and he will be high, wide, and handsome all night. So, yeah, just good to see him. So Randall Cobb in the 52, bound and determined to lead every race, every lap of this race. Probably every race too, if we're going to be honest. But that 52 machine is just showing some excellent speed here in the early stages of this race. Sean Stevens in the 27 has been committed to the back bumper of the 52. He has not made a whole lot of moves so far in this race. And Jeff Crosby in the 33, despite being handicapped by Nathan Grounds, has made it up to the third car on the inside lane. And that Skull Bandit machine looking very solid. Sean McCara, however, in the 71, the outside lane falling back a little bit, allowing Crosby to make a move up to the second lane. And now we see some momentum being generated from that second lane. Ken McCullough in the 03 has made it out on the track. That will give us 23 trucks in this race. Richard Kuhn in the 47 has not made it out there yet. And that is going to be very detrimental for Richard Kuhn. Ken McCullough joins this race 5 laps down. That being said, not a lot of opportunity for him to win this race, but if he gets some lucky breaks, some cautions, some whatever, by the end of this thing, he is the only one a lap down throughout this entire race. He could end up back on the lead lap. It is not the end of the world for him just yet. We are still early in this race, but he does have a pretty big hole to try and climb out of. It's Crosby in the 33. Had some momentum down the backstretch. 3 wide. Sean McCara bails out of it. Crosby feeling the effects as well. That second lane falling apart very quickly. That allows Randall Cobb in the 52 to come off of turn 4 unchallenged. As we work lap 10 of 70. Nathan, if you're there, I need a good dad joke of the day. Hit me up with your best dad joke for today. It can't be one you've said already. I need another one. Not just Nathan. If you guys do have some good dad jokes, would like to share them, please feel free to let me know what they are in YouTube chat. And if you want to cheer for your favorite driver, continue typing in YouTube chat as well, because they come back, they are able to see those cheerings. If you want to voice your displeasure with your favorite driver, maybe send them a Christmas card. It is getting close to the Christmas time, so maybe send them a Christmas card. However, Randall Cobb in the 52 continues to lead. Now we have a new challenger on the outside. That is the 42 of Anthony English. English with the momentum down the backstretch, and Crosby on his back bumper. Oh, big wiggle out of the 52 through the tri-oval. Anthony English in the 42 clears Randall Cobb and slides down to the inside. And for the first time in 12 laps, we have a new leader down on the yellow line, the 42 of Anthony English. Here we go. Best dad joke of the day by Nathan Grounds. If you got one better, don't hesitate to throw it out there. I bought myself a new blindfold, and I just can't see myself wearing it. Badum-tis. This is the DeLanney 175. So Miss Mara, if you are there, Mark Mann is tonight's race patron, and he did want to make sure that you got proper recognition for not only being a longtime supporter of OP, but because your family is in need of a little bit of support here tonight. So we do want to make sure that you know that, Mara, we support you, we support your family, and we hope everything goes better than the pit stops we are about to see. As the 42 of Anthony English leads everybody on the pit road, Sean McCara has stayed out in the 71. 13 drivers have stayed out. Ricky Kuhn in the 41 now finds himself in second place. Ricky Kuhn gaining 20 positions from the drop of the green flag. Dark Knight, big play on words. Dark Knight says, do you know where dads keep all their dad jokes? The answer is in the database. Although he spelled it with a T, should have spelled it D-A-D base. But I get it. I like it. That's a good one. It's a good one. I haven't heard that one yet. So Sean McCara on the pit road. This will complete our green flag pit stops. Anthony English in the 42 and Jeff Crosby in the 33. Superb pit stop technique, putting these two well in clear of the rest of the field. Mark Mann and Dave Hunt right behind them, trying to close the gap. Ernie Williams and Ricky Kuhn making their way off of pit road. Sean McCara in the 71 trying to hustle his machine as fast as he can. Peter DeBorgia in the 40 on his back bumper. But here comes Anthony English and Jeff Crosby on the outside. They have a full head of steam with them. They are trying to make it around. Here they come. Adam Evans in the 25. Not going to put up much of a fight to Peter DeBorgia in the extra life 40. And Sean McCara in the 71. Going to fall victim to the duo of Anthony English and Jeff Crosby, as they did lay down a heck of a killer pit stop. Fastest lap of the race gonna go to Randall Cobb for the moment in a 47.39. So Randall Cobb qualified on pole, and right now he does have the fastest lap of the race. So another dad joke coming in, and then we're going to take a moment and see if we can convince Miss Mara to tell us a story. So, Buford chiming in with his dad joke. Where do generals keep their armies? In their sleeveys! Duh! I don't think I've heard that one yet either. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, so we've got 3 dad jokes in. Keep them coming. I'll try and pick my favorite one here at the halfway mark, which we're coming up on soon. But yeah, Miss Mara, if you would love to take a moment, you don't have to. You can say, hey, KR, just leave me alone. And we will, and we'll continue to just throw heaps of attention your way and positive vibes. But if you would like to tell us why you enjoy OP racing and why Mark Mann enjoys you, we'd love to hear it, because I'll tell you what, there's a lot of things I don't know. But I don't know what you see in Mark Mann. It's that guy. That's just a hunk of man meat right there. Wait, I shouldn't have said that. I went too far. Never mind. All right, fastest lap of the race. A new one coming down the pipeline. And it's disappeared from me, so give me just a moment. I want to say it is JD Crow at a 47.28. And I have to run down the entire list here to make sure. So now JD Crow is blessed with the fastest lap of the race. 47.28. That 5 machine, week in and week out, always a threat to win. Anthony English in the 42. Sliding down in front of Jeff Crosby in the 33. Liberty Fires chiming in. Hey, KR, hope you're doing well. You missed a crazy one Monday. I did. I heard a lot about it. Sounded like an outstanding race. I did have to step away from the booth. It was a scheduled but forgotten about time off. My wife, her job, they always have their Christmas party that Monday in December. It's like the first Monday of December, something like that. First or second Monday of December. So I did have to step away to support my wife at her job's Christmas party. So it was one of those things where we talked about it when the schedule was made, but that was a long time ago and everyone forgot about it. So I do apologize to all the people who enjoy watching OP on Monday nights. We were unable to find somebody to pick up the broadcast and carry it on. But yeah, so here we are on Wednesday night. That being said, I will be here next Monday night for the final race in the round of 16 on the Premier Series. We are watching the Grand Nationals as they present the DeLanney 175. Mark Mann in the 04 trying to make some noise. Dave Hunt in the 53 sliding down in front of him. So Mark Mann now the second truck on the inside line. Everyone has made a pit stop either on lap 13 or lap 14. With those round of green flag pit stops, we have 20 trucks on the lead lap. I do want to point out that Richard Kuhn in the 47 has made it out onto the speedway. He is now working lap 11 for himself, so he is several laps down. Ricky Kuhn in the 41 has gone behind the wall. So trouble for the Kuhn clan, or McCullough Motorsports drivers, Ken McCullough, Ricky Kuhn, and Richard Kuhn. We got another group of drivers peeling off for pit road. Jeff Crosby in the 33 going to lead them on the pit lane. Here comes a 53 of Dave Hunt to stay out. Dave Hunt, one of those drivers who isn't afraid to gamble on some fuel strategy. So the 53 staying out right here. Mara Clark chiming in, saying she loves to watch the race for the talent and excitement. Of course, great broadcasting. Aww, someone's trying to get some more airtime. And to support Mark and his teammates. Thinking Mark hangs around for my good cooking. He always gets a home-cooked lunch and treats. Well, how about that? Now we know the secret to Mark Mann's Hall of Fame career here in OP Racing. Mark Clark gives him treats as they all hit pit road this time. Dustin Barber going to join these drivers on the pit lane. Peter DeBorgia in the 40, making his way on and off pit road very, very fast. Jeff Crosby in the 33 going to get to his back bumper, gives him a shot as they come up off the corner. But here comes Sean McCarron and Zach Workman. They're coming with a full head of steam as well. JD Crow in the 5, leading the second group of drivers off of pit lane. Can he get that truck up to speed before DeBorgia and Crosby can get to him? It's going to be close. Here comes Peter DeBorgia in the 40. He's got all that momentum, and he is going to very easily make his way around the rest of the field. And now the 40 of Peter DeBorgia, championship contending driver, out in front. Working lap 25 of 70. We will see the end of stage 1 at the completion of lap 35. The only stage ending caution coming at that time. Oh, Mark Mann, big wiggle coming off of turn 2 down the back stretch. Everybody sorts it out. JD Crow sliding in to that second lane, and Jeff Crosby in the 33. Despite having a governor put on there without his without his consent by Nathan Grounds, still up front. Peter DeBorgia in the 40, trying to make it 2 in a row. DeBorgia, the only championship contending driver out here tonight that has picked up a win in the round of 16, so he has punched his ticket into the next round. If he picks up the win here tonight, that will also upset the rest of the field, because then it is all by points. That is going to knock out several drivers who have a shot at winning this championship. The 91 of Ernie Williams Jr. and the 03 of Ken McCullough working together right now. Ernie on the lead lap, last truck on the lead lap. Ken McCullough finding himself 5 laps down in this race. They're trying to hang it out and hope for a caution. We have been caution free from the drop of the green flag. These two drivers trying to make the most of what they can and use some strategy. And we got trouble on the front stretch as soon as I am talking about a caution-free race. 2 drivers decide, oh no, we can't have that. One of them being the 91 of Zach Workman as he waits for the field to pass. Good heads up move by Workman in the 91. He and Peter DeBorgia conspiring against me. I think they had it out. The 40 of Peter DeBorgia going to get turned by the 71 of Sean McCara. Both drivers going spinning. Take another look at this as we're on board the 71. Borgia just slides up a little bit. Sean McCara trying to hold his line, and 2 trucks go spinning on the front stretch. So yellow flag coming out. Very minimal contact between all of our drivers out there involved in this one. So there you have it. Yeah. If any of the drivers are watching or listening to this broadcast, first of all, if you are watching this broadcast while driving, that's probably why you crashed. And second of all, if you're listening to it while driving and you heard me say we have been green flag racing this entire time and you decided it'd be a good time to wreck, that's just very rude. Make me look silly. Do a good enough job on my own. Thank you very much. All right, so Crosby in the 33. not coming down pit road. 10 trucks have stayed out. Everyone else hitting pit lane. All right, Miss Mara, we've kind of been putting you on the spot just a little bit, and that's because Mark Mann is tonight's race patron, and he did just want to show some appreciation, throw some love your way. So I need to think of something here. Give me a minute. All right. I'll tell you what. Since I am a brain dead individual, all of you in YouTube chat, plenty of you have had interactions with Miss Mara Clark. I'm going to leave it open to you. And I would ask that you are respectful, because this is a race that Mark Mann has purchased for her. So y'all, what should we be talking to Miss Mara about? What's a good question for her? As the lights are getting ready to go out on the pace car here at Daytona. Stacking them up 2 by 2. Jeff Crosby in the 33 on the inside lane of row 1. Adam Evans on his outside. Anthony English and Randall Cobb going to make up row number 2. Then it's JD Crow and Chris McCullough for row 3 on this restart. Andy Brigante does not take out the blue cone. Neither does Zach Workman. I am going to have a talk with OP administrators and request that those two receive a black flag for not having any violence towards the blue cone. So with that round of pit stops and this caution coming to an end, 21 trucks find themselves on the lead lap. Here we go. Green flag is out. Jeff Crosby gets a good jump on Adam Evans in the 25. And Crosby has the lead going into the corner as he gets a big shot from Anthony English going into turn 1. So I thought of my question for Miss Mara. What is your favorite home cooked meal to make? What is it that every time you think I'm going to make this, you get excited about making? That's what I want to know. I got my question. That's my question for you. What is that one? What is your favorite home cooked meal? As Adam Evans in the 25 does take over the race lead with an outstanding move from the outside, drops down in front of Crosby. However, here comes the 52 of Randall Cobb. Chris McCullough in the 60 pushing on his back bumper. What's up, scavenger girl? How you doing? Yes, I am not at a Christmas party. I do apologize. I've already said it once. I'm sorry I had to miss Monday night. Oh, big big trouble for Randall Cobb. He is in trouble, and he is getting a lot of the driver, Zach Fritsch, through pit road. But from the race lead, the 52 of Randall Cobb getting turned. And that was probably the worst call of a crash I have ever done. So I have to immediately apologize for that one. But yellow flag coming out. A lot of trucks taking evasive action as Randall Cobb Mark Mann able to make it through. Several trucks getting involved. On board, Zach Fritsch in the 12. Sorry, this is Andrew Schroeder in the 48. No idea why I said Zach Fritsch. Probably because it's not a good night for me. So with the yellow flag coming out, everyone coming down pit road, that is going to do it for the end of stage 1. Jeff Crosby in the 33 going to win stage 1. So Crosby making his way off of pit lane. Now let's see if we can't get a quick word in with the driver of the 33. Always bet on black. That is none other than Jeff Crosby. And Mr. Crosby, you got your ears on, buddy?
I have my ears on. What's up, man?
Hey, listen, I don't know if race control knows this or not, but I'm going to say you won the stage. Can you confirm or deny, or no comment?
No comment.
Okay, no comment. Well, you hit pit road first, so I'm gonna assume that means you won stage.
Yeah, I might have had a driver in front of me, but I am the first playoff driver that did hit pit road first. Yes.
Who was in front of you?
Adam Evans actually might have gotten it, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I apologize then to Adam
Evans. I'm gonna
Evans.
talk to you.
All right, well, we're gonna talk to you and see what you have to say about this race so far.
It's been fun, man. Just trying to stay up front. Did what I wanted to do, get some stage points there, and kind of just, I guess, just lay in the back the rest of the race. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it plays. I'm definitely having a really good time tonight for sure.
Well, good job, man. That 33 finds itself on the front row for this restart, man. Any shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
For sure, want to give a shout out to you. You've been really fun to talk to all season. Good job up there in the booth. Give a shout out to any family and friends that are watching. I'm sure Nathan Grounds, David Kelly, my dad, mom, a few other friends are watching. Just OP in general. You guys have been awesome. It's been a really, really, really fun season. So hopefully we can continue this throughout the season, the next few races and beyond. I'm really looking forward to it.
All right, man. Well, good luck out there in the rest of this race. You find yourself on the inside of Dave Hunt, so go get it, man.
Thank you, KR.
What channel were you in?
I was with Peter, Zach Fritsch, McCara, and Workman.
A whole bunch of other scrubs. I got it. That's all you have to say.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. All right, man. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. So, you don't know. It's not an exact science. I don't have race control in my ear here tonight. I thought I saw Jeff Crosby hit pit road first, but according to him, it was Adam Evans. So, Adam, if you go back and watch this, I apologize. My mistake. We will try and get to you here in a little bit in this race. So don't feel like I'm slighting you. I do the best I can. And it's not very good, if we're going to be honest. All right, lights are out on the safety vehicle. Jeff Crosby, Dave Hunt, going to lead this field to the green flag as we begin our final stage here tonight. 21 trucks on the lead lap. Ken McCullough, Richard Kuhn, and Ricky Kuhn, all of the 3 trucks who are not on the lead lap. Yellow flag coming out very quickly. Jared Forbes in the 73, finding himself in trouble on this restart. Let's see if we can figure out what happened to Jared Forbes in the 73. Pace car peeling off ahead of him. Can't quite get to the throttle yet. A lot going on. And I'm not sure what has brought out the yellow here. Did he miss a shift? Pop an engine? Out of place? Very interesting for the 73. So big scuffle at the back of the pack. And Forbes has gone to pit road. So this is going to give us an opportunity. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Adam Evans, this KR up in the booth. Got your ears on, bud?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right. You'll have to forgive me if this is not correct or incorrect, but we're going to play truth or dare. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Truth or dare. Did you win the stage?
I did win the stage, yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, when I saw things, it looked like Jeff Crosby was the first one on pit road, so I have to apologize. I thought he won the stage. So that being said, congratulations on winning the stage, bud.
Thank you, sir.
All right, man. Well, stage 1 going to you here in the 25. What was it like out there for you in the first stage?
I mean, I wasn't expecting much. I just came to race. Obviously, I'm not in it for much. And I heard there was an update on the trucks. They actually feel a lot better. They're running a lot smoother. And I was kind of surprised I won stage. Went from the back to the front. So, I mean, I'll take it. Just kind of smooth riding.
Well, at 25, then I don't believe you put in a qualifying time. You find yourself having to go from the back to the front. So with this new update, did you like the way it felt? Do you think it's going to fit into your wheelhouse?
Oh yeah, it's a lot better pushing. You can see over the trucks now, so you can be more aware of what's going on in front of you. And I feel like they're just driving straighter when you're getting pushed, so helps out a lot.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on winning the stage. Again, I do have to apologize. I got it wrong. I don't have race control to help me out. I got a lot to watch, but I did want to get a chance to talk to you, and under this caution was a perfect time for it, man. So any shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
Huge shout out to you for doing this for us on Monday nights, or not Monday nights, Wednesday nights, and huge shout out to Turn 3, and shout out to the league admins, everybody racing with us, and everybody watching and supporting us. Thank you, guys.
All right, Adam, congratulations on the stage win. If you will, since this is Wednesday and teams are very loosely based, who were you working with here tonight?
I got Mr. Reynolds, Jimmy Reynolds, Dustin Barber, and Ernie Williams with me tonight.
All right, man. Well, good luck in the rest of this one, and nice job on winning the stage.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, so there you have it. Adam Evans confirming he won the stage. A nice job to the 25. Oh, it's a rough one here tonight. It did look like Jeff Crosby to me, but I was trying to do the replay under the crash and all that. It's whatever. Listen, I'm going to have to go back to the Ricky Bobby school for the drivers who want to go fast, because I just can't keep up anymore. The 33 of Jeff Crosby going to restart on the inside with Dave Hunt on his outside. That is row number 1 for this restart. Sean Stevens in the Wow Video Tours 27 on the inside of row number 2. And then the Soul Lamborghini Silverado on the outside of row number 2, driven by Andy Brigante. John McCara in the 71, and I believe Zach Workman in the 91 for row number 3. So 2 quick cautions. One of them happened to overlap the end of the stage. 2 cautions slowing this race down so far here tonight. It is the final race in the round of 16. Take a moment and look at our points coming into this one. Peter DeBorgia, the only driver who has picked up a win of our championship contenders, as the green flag comes out and we get back underway. Jeff Crosby in the 33, your race leader, as he tries and carries that lead into turn 1. Crosby 8 points to the good coming into tonight. Now with a second place finish in stage 1, that's going to help him out a little bit. John Stevens, 12 points behind the cutoff line, but Stevens has been putting together a very quiet race, but a very solid performance. As Zach Workman in the 91 slides down to the inside ahead of Crosby in the 33. Oh, my question was answered by Mara. Forgot to talk about that. Her favorite meal to make is chicken fried steak, black-eyed pea, rice, and gravy. She grew up in Shreveport, Louisiana. She is a Southern girl at heart. As Zach Workman drops down to the inside, he has fallen back very quickly. He and Peter DeBorgia fallen back. That's going to give the lead to the 53 of Dave Hunt. And that Embry-Riddle yellow and blue machine. Well, Miss Mara, I gotta say, that sounds like an amazing dinner. If you ever want to come just a hair north, the Mason-Dixon line, just a hair, so close to the Mason-Dixon line that we could be considered south, I would love to have some chicken fried steak, some rice, gravy, black-eyed peas. Oh, trouble on the front stretch. Jeff Crosby involved, big time trouble. A lot of trucks going spinning. Third caution coming out, and this one has collected several of our championship contenders. Anthony English diving down to the bottom, able to escape the carnage. David Overstreet almost getting through that one, trying to find a hole to squeeze through. So yellow flag coming out, and several of our championship contenders involved in this one. Jeff Crosby in the 33, finding himself on pit road. Sean Stevens in the 27 inherits the race lead, but it looks like he's going to come down pit road. The front nose on the 27 does have some damage, but that was received before this big crash at the front of the field. So Crosby in the 33, who was 8 points to the good, needed just a solid finish. Didn't have to have the best of finish, but a solid one. Now finds himself in trouble here tonight. Randall Cobb in the 52, winning the race off of pit road. Adam Evans, very quick pit stop for Adam Evans on and off pit road. Do want to take a moment. If you guys don't know, Les Levy supports the Ricky Bobby Foundation for people who want to go fast. I am a alumni of the driver portion. I think we need to have a branch split off for broadcasters as well. And this broadcaster will now be an alumni for the driver's version of the class and the broadcaster's version of the class, because it is a rough one here tonight. Adam Evans coming down pit road. Chris McCullough, Anthony English, Ernie Williams, and several other trucks going to follow suit as we are at 26 laps to go. Randall Cobb and Sean Stevens going to line up side by side for this restart. Row 1 for this restart, the 52 of Randall Cobb and the 27 of Sean Stevens. Both drivers using a fast repair, getting those nice, beautiful, pretty looking trucks all straight and sorted out. Inside row number 2 for this restart, the 77 of David Booth. On his outside, the 53 of Dave Hunt. Then from there, it will be drivers who have come down pit road, but they will all technically be serving penalties. The 47 of Richard Kuhn, who finds himself 10 laps down. It's going to start ahead of them, and that's why you see the 47 of Richard Kuhn there. And then in a single file line is everybody who came down pit road. Chris McCullough, Anthony English, Jimmy Reynolds, Mark Mann, Andy Brigante, and Adam Evans rounding out your top 10. So here we go. Lights out on the safety vehicle. Down and away goes the safety vehicle. And here we go. Green flag coming out with 25 laps to go. Sean Stevens in the 27 has the lead as he makes his way onto the back stretch. Chris McCullough in the 60 sliding down to the inside, down below the yellow line, and he is dropping back very, very quickly. Dave Hunt in the 53 has a big shove from the 71 as Sean McCarris, Hunt, and now Sean Stevens and Randall Cobb get together, and they are going to go around. Zach Workman involved. Adam Evans squeezes through. Chris McCullough, who is trying to drop to the back, gets a piece of it. Jeff Crosby in the 33 bet on black too many times because now he is involved in another one. And the yellow flag coming out once again. All right, let's try and back this up appropriately this time. It's a big time trouble through turns 3 and 4. So Dave Hunt in the 53 going to lead the field on the pit road with 23 laps here in this one. And with that being said, we're going to take a quick break. No one go anywhere. We'll be here right back after this.
You wanted the best, you got him for abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Pace car peeling off down to the inside. Dave Hunt, Adam Evans leading this field to the green flag. 21 laps to go here in the final race in the round of 16. 8 drivers going to advance into the round of 8. So Dave Hunt in the 53 gets a good jump, but here comes the 42 of Anthony English making a move to the outside lane. Mark Mann in the 04 tucked in tight behind the 53 of Dave Hunt, trying to give him some momentum down the backstretch. Several of our championship contenders have found trouble here tonight. Jimmy Reynolds sits on pit road. The hood is up on his race truck, has been for the last almost 6 minutes now. Chris McCullough in trouble as well. He is several laps down. And Richard Kuhn in the 47, multiple laps down as well. So that is 3 championship contenders and more trouble at the front. Anthony English getting turned. He collects JD Crowe, Sean McCarra, David Overstreet involved. And the yellow flag coming out once again. Peter DeBorgia making his way down pit road. So yellow flag coming out. And after a stage 1, which went caution free until a broadcaster opened his mouth and commented on it, now we have had several big crashes since then. We ride on board the 71 of Sean McCarra. Oops, hit the wrong button. My apologies. Gosh dang it. Take another look at this one. It's a big trouble from the front of the pack. David Overstreet again finds himself going along the wall to try and avoid the crash. So several trucks involved in this one, but the 25 of Adam Evans, your race leader. So our DeLanney 175 here tonight finds itself with 18 laps to go and the yellow flag flying once again. And so I always try and I shouldn't say always try and crack a flavored water for our drivers, but tonight is going to be for Miss Mara and her family, as Mark Mann has purchased this race tonight for them, and we do want to make sure that Miss Mara knows that we are here to support you, and we're making a big deal about it. But that's because somebody somewhere has to let you know that you and your family are being thought of. So here you go. This one is for you, Miss Mara, and hoping that everything is going to end up a-okay. All right, so here we go. The 91 of Ernie Williams Jr. gonna peel on to pit road from the race lead. But I expect we will see almost everyone hit pit road here because we are just on the outside of our fuel window. So everyone hitting pit road for what could be the final time here tonight. The race off of pit road. Zach Fritsch is going to win it. Jeff Crosby comes out second. Adam Evans third. And Ernie Williams going to be fourth. However, that being said, 04 Mark Mann did not come down pit road. And I don't think he's going to get to start up front. All right, so there you go. Well, if only he had made it to the front of the line, since everyone else came down pit road, they all would be serving penalties, but he just wasn't far enough ahead. And iRacing, being the way that it is going to put Mark Mann in the 04 a little bit further back than where he probably should. The 12 and the 33 all coming down pit lane should all be serving penalties, but because everybody did it, we're all gonna start single file. 77 of David Booth gonna join the outside lane. David Booth did not make a pit stop at the last chance, so he's going to start on the outside, and away we go. Green flag is out. Zach Fritsch in the 12, scooting up to the high side. Jeff Crosby in the 33. Going to take over the race lead as Fritsch falls back very quickly. Everyone single file. Second lane not really forming up. 16 laps to go. Crosby in the race lead for this one. Adam Evans in the 25, a truck that won the stage, a driver who is intent on winning a race and has put together a very solid performance here tonight, finds himself in second place with 15 laps to go. Right behind him, that is the 03 of Ken McCullough. If you guys will believe this, that 03 is in third place. When this race started, I told you he would have a shot at getting on the lead lap. Things would have to go his way, but from 5 laps down, the 03 of Ken McCullough is now challenging for a race win as he sits in third place. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? That is incredibly impressive as the 03 moves into second place. Super Speedway racing action at its best. Ken McCullough in the 03, a reason why you never give up, never quit. He is now in second place. Adam Evans, your race leader. Adam Evans gaining 23 spots from where he started this race here tonight, or I should say from where he qualified. Ken McCullough started from pit road, so too did Richard Kuhn. Both of them have since joined this race, and Ken McCullough in the 03 getting on the lead lap. Richard Kuhn so far not been as lucky. He has been trying to get there, but He is still multiple laps down. So two drivers who have come from deep in the field now running 1 and 2 on the inside lane. Ernie Williams Jr. in the 91 up on the high side with the 47, and Richard Kuhn on his back bumper. JD Crowe in the 5, who has overcome some of his own issues, still having a shot at winning this race. So JD Crowe up in front. One thing a lot of people will tell you is that champions find a way. Ken McCullough has found a way on the lead lap. JD Crowe has found a way to get back on the lead lap. And Adam Evans finding a way to show these guys that even though he is not in championship contention, he is still somebody to pay attention to. 15 trucks on the lead lap right now as we have 11 laps to go. Richard Kuhn in the 47 building some momentum in the outside lane. He has JD Crowe in the 5 pushing on his back bumper. With all the calamity that we have had in this race here tonight, only 16 trucks are still out on track. Of those 16, 15 are on the lead lap. The only truck that is out there that is not on the lead lap is the 47 of Richard Kuhn. Now with 10 laps to go. So behind the wall or on pit road in 17th spot, that is David Overstreet. David Hunt in the 53 is 18th. 19th right now is Jimmy Reynolds. 20th, Chris McCullough. 21st, Andrew Schroeder. Dustin Barber, 22nd. 23rd, Jared Forbes. And Ricky Kuhn scored 24th. Peter DeBorgia, Zach Workman, and the 71 of Sean McCara. All down below the yellow line there as they get passed by our race leaders. So Adam Evans in the 25. Out in front, Ken McCullough in the 03 peeling off for pit road with 9 laps to go. Adam Evans now going to get swallowed up by JD Crowe and Richard Kuhn. Several trucks hitting pit lane. They don't feel they have enough fuel to make it to the end of this one. So now JD Crowe, Adam Evans, Ernie Williams, and Sean Stevens are going to have to make the decision to try and save fuel or let it all hang out and roll that dice. Checkered Flag Motorsports saying Body Shop will be busy this week. That is for sure. We have several trucks out of this race. Here comes Adam Evans, JD Crowe, and Ernie Williams. This whole group of drivers hitting pit lane as well. So everyone deciding that they could not make it to the end of this race. Mark Mann in the 04, leading all the drivers who have made a pit stop. But here comes the 42 of Anthony English and the 03 of Ken McCullough, They're going to swallow him up very quickly. And English now has all the momentum, and he is really chugging along. There you see JD Crowe, Ernie Williams, Sean Stevens, and Adam Evans as they make their way around the track down on that apron. As we ride on board with Anthony English, he is going to make quick work of JD Crowe and Ernie Williams. Ken McCullough in the 0-3, sliding down to make a pass with Zach Fritsch in the 12, helping him do it. 7 laps to go, and ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, if Ken McCullough pulls off the win, that is going to be a heck of a comeback story, because he started this race 5 laps down, and here he is with 6 laps to go, your race leader. $11 trucks left on the lead lap as we have 6 laps to go. Here comes the 42 of Anthony English, making a move to the outside. JD Crowe trying to get to his back bumper. Zach Fritsch and Jeff Crosby stay in line behind the 0-3 of Ken McCullough. Mark Mann in the 0-4, finding himself as the 4th truck on the inside line. Now everyone's scattering as they head through the tri-oval, trying to find some room to run. Anthony English using the 3rd lane. He's high, wide, and handsome, and he has the lead for the moment. Does he have Ken McCullough cleared? JD Crowe does, and JD Crowe slides down to the inside. So now the 5 of JD Crowe and the 42 of Anthony English running side by side with 5 laps to go down the backstretch. Final race in the round of 16. 8 drivers going to be eliminated from action here tonight as Ken McCullough washes up a little bit, able to gather it back in. A little bit of contact, but everyone stays true, and here we go. 4 laps to go. Oh man, what a time to be a fan of racing. This is the moment that drivers and fans live for. Can one of these people who you cheer for on a weekly basis come out on top? Will it be the driver you root for? Will it be somebody you think has the best rivalry and lost because he made a mistake? Let me know what you think's going to happen. You got 3 laps left. 3 laps to get it in. Two more times around. The 5 of JD Crowe, the 42 of Anthony English. Side by side. The 0-3 of Ken McCullough and the 12 of Zach Fritsch. Second row of trucks here as we are now coming onto the back stretch. Eight trucks battling it out for the race win. JD Crowe in the 5 has the advantage for the moment. Anthony English in the 42 trying to build some momentum. Here we go, coming to the white flag. Onto the front stretch, through the tri-oval, final time around. Who's it going to be? Who is going to be our 8 trucks that make it into the next round of playoff contention? JD Crow in the 5 has the lead for the moment. Anthony English in the 42 has himself some momentum building down the backstretch. Zach Fritsch in the 12 pushing hard on Anthony English. How much can he push as Ken McCullough in the 03 falling back? Anthony English in the 42 going to break away. JD Crow knows support down on that yellow line. Now Mark Mann drops down to the inside. Anthony English going to try and make that truck very wide. Here they come to the checkered flag, and Anthony English is going to pick up the race win. JD Crow comes home in second. Zach Fritsch finishing in third. And how about that? Ken McCullough in the 03. I believe he was pushing so hard for so long, he popped his engine. And I'll tell you guys what, that 03 crosses the start finish line in 10th. And he has got to get the drive of the race, coming from 5 laps down to finish on the lead lap. Had a shot at winning this until that engine let go. Outstanding drive, Ken McCullough. Would love to talk to you about it, but we'll see if we can get there if you're still in TeamSpeak for it, because that's just impressive. But the 42 of Anthony English, your race winner. So let's get this post-race show kicked off by talking to the 42 of Anthony English. Anthony, congratulations, man. Nice job.
Yeah, thank you, KR. Thank you.
You picked up the win here tonight, and what looked like stage 1, everyone getting through it, and then stage 2, everyone decided that the body shop needed overtime paychecks.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, after stage, it was pretty crazy. I got lucky to miss a couple of them. And I mean, I was really fortunate for it. And then there was that one that I just got, I don't know what happened there. I don't know whether I just went a little too high and he got under me, but it ended up spinning me and I took out most of the field. And from there, it was just trying to come back. A lot of damaged trucks. We did an early pit, kept us out front. So good pit stops on our part. And then the pushing from Zach at the end was just amazing.
All right, man. Well, this 42 wins in the final race in the round of 16, punching your ticket into the next round of playoff contention. How's that feel?
Oh, it feels good now, but it's about to get real. I mean, we're going into a new round. Points start off even again, so just gotta keep up with the good finishes. So just gonna go after it like I did tonight. Can't leave nothing on the table now, you know, KR.
All right, man. Well, once again, congratulations. Any final shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
Oh, for sure, KR. You guys up in the booth, Turn 3 Broadcasting, you guys do great work. OP Speedway Racing, Jimmy Reynolds and what he does to put on the shows for us every Wednesday. My team, Alliance, it was just me and JD and Mark tonight, so it was a smaller group, but we ended up being able to work pretty well together and pulling out some nice finishes here at the end. And then got to give a shout out to Zach for the pushing on a high line at the end there. I mean, he pushed the hell out of me. If he didn't keep me up there where we were at, I don't even think I would have had a shot at it, but I would have been happy with a second, but I'll take a win. And then family, friends, everybody that watch the stream, I love you. Thanks for watching. And yeah, on to the next round, KR.
All right, that is Anthony English, your race winner here tonight and making it into the round of 8. Once again, man, congratulations. Nice job out there. An outstanding drive. Now let's move on to the driver who finishes in second place. And that is the 5 of JD Crow. JD, congratulations on a solid run here tonight.
Thank you, KR. I'm glad this first round's over with, and now we can move on and try to run that championship down.
Well, JD, a solid opening round to the playoffs for you. A front runner week in and week out. You make it into the round of 8. You finish second here tonight. What was it like out there for you here tonight?
Well, you know, early on we didn't get the qualifying spot we wanted, and so we were a little bit cautious. New build, ran these trucks last night on the new build, and you know, I was worried that maybe some of the iRacing bugs that still are out there would come into play if we got in a wreck. So we tried to be cautious, but then we wanted to get that lap lead point early so we could put that in the bag. But unfortunately, things didn't work out for us, so we just decided to cruise for a while. But I think the trucks ran well. They ran nice and cool most of the night. I hate that Ken blew up there on the very end because we were going to have a pretty strong double wide finish with everybody. But the build's good. The track's nice with the new improvements they made. So I was glad to be here.
Well, JD, it was an outstanding race. A lot of crashes in the second stage, and some of them seeing you caught up in it. Every time you get involved in a crash, how worried are you that you're not going to come out of it?
Well, I was a little miffed at Peter there. You know, he's a buddy, but I kind of got miffed. He locked up on the high side and then just slid down the bank right into my side. Fortunately, it was only about 8 or 9 seconds of damage, and I didn't really use my quick. I just used the optional to get it fixed. And the truck seemed to be pretty good. But yeah, I think the second half, when guys miss when they miss the stage points and they know they're on that cut line or below it or just barely above it, they get a little desperate. And I think that's what we saw play out early in that stage, a little bit of desperation from some guys that were trying to make it in. And unfortunately, it took quite a few of the contenders out or really damaged them enough where they weren't going to be effective the rest of the race. But, you know, I just got to get my hats off to Mark and the team here because, man, we made up for that shenanigans we messed up on last week at that race leading coming to the end. So great effort by the team, the whole chase, and now we need to put it together and get to that Final Four.
All right, man. Well, nice job out there tonight, and good luck in trying to get to the Final Four. But before we let you go, any shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
Oh, of course. I got to thank you know, Jimmy and all the guys at OP for putting on these different races for everybody. You know, I want to thank you for being able to broadcast it and all the racers that come in here and make these races so much fun and challenging. Without them, you know, you wouldn't have much to talk about and we wouldn't all get better. So that's what it's all about. So shout out to everybody in the league. And of course, you got to say thanks again to all the guys at jconcepts.net down in Groveland, Florida, for letting us fly the colors on the truck. And if you guys need any parts, shirts, or stuff for your RC cars or planes, they got lots of accessories that work on a variety of things. Be sure and give them a shout and order, and let them know you saw us here on the broadcast with Turn 3 Racing and OP Racing League, and we appreciate their support.
All right, man. That is JD Crow, your second place finisher. Nice job, JD. Once again, congratulations, bud.
Thank you, KR. We'll see you next week.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's move on. I think this is our third place finisher, driver in the 12 machine.
Yeah,
Zach.
So.
Is it Zach? Right. Is it Zach Frashishi?
Funny.
How you doing, Mr. Fritch? Great job out there tonight. You bring it home in third place. A solid finish here for this round of 16.
Oh yeah, we were able to escape most of the carnage that happened. You know, with I think most of the damage that I ended up getting were on the just mostly on the back was all the damage, and I think we got like a total of 30 seconds. That last caution was ended up helping me out a lot. Ended up using my last fast repair, and heck yeah, we suffered it out all the way to third place. So I'll take it.
Well, man, the 12 machine had a solid run going, but it was very quiet run as well. Didn't lead a lot of laps, not very flashy, but here you are finishing third. Here you are advancing into the round of 8. Man, a solid season shaping up for you. What's it going to take to keep this 12 machine kind of under the radar up until the last lap of the last race?
Man, I mean, I think you said it best. Under the radar. I feel like that's where I climb up the most. You know, no one ended up seeing me until all the way into the end of the race, and then here I am showing up in a nice podium finish. So hopefully I can do like you said, staying underneath the radar for most of these future races, and then coming back and on the last lap, maybe, who knows, maybe even getting a win for it. But we got a couple stage points that helped us. I think last week's race ended up helping us out a lot. I think I got like second stage point. So who knows? I might obviously go for those too, since them stage points are super critical too. So.
All right, man. Well, an outstanding drive here tonight. A lot of racing left to go in this season. A lot of laps left. So we want to wish you good luck in all of those. But, man, before we let you go, before we sign off here tonight, any shout-outs or thank yous that you'd like to give?
Yeah, first and foremost, thank you, KR, for putting on the broadcast. Can't wait to watch it again tomorrow. Thank you for all the fans watching on YouTube and in my stream, congratulating me, and just hope it was an awesome race that we put on. Thank you for the team that was with me tonight in TeamSpeak, Peter, Zach Workman, Jeff Crosby, and Sean McCara. So that's really about it, and all of the OP admins. Thank you.
All right, that is Zach Frashiche finishing in third place here tonight. Thank you very much, Zach. I hope you enjoyed your race here tonight.
Appreciate it.
All right, Zach Fritsch in third place. Outstanding drive for the 12 machine. I'm going to give him a hard time probably till the end of time because he served time in the broadcast booth with me. So I take several. I go too far. Anyways, let's look at our results here tonight. Anthony English picking up a stellar win. JD Crow bringing it home in second. Zach Fritsch finishing in third on the final step of the podium. Mark Mann in fourth. Jeff Crosby in fifth. Andy Brigante sixth. Seventh place goes to Ernie Williams. Eighth, Adam Evans. Ninth, Sean Stevens. Ken McCullough from 5 laps down ends up in 10th with a blown engine on the last lap, having a shot at winning this thing. What an outstanding drive from the 03 of Ken McCullough. Zach Workman finishes 11th. 12th goes to Peter DeBorgia. Sean McCara 13th. 14th, Randall Cobb. David Booth in 15th. 16th, Richard Kuhn. 17th place going to Dave Hunt. David Overstreet in 18th. 19th going to Jimmy Reynolds. Chris McCullough 20th. 21st, Dustin Barber. Andrew Schroeder 22nd. 23rd, Jared Forbes. And Ricky Kuhn finishing in 24th spot. So that is going to do it for us here tonight on a Wednesday night. Make sure you join us next Wednesday night as we begin the first race of 2 in the round of 8. And if you don't have it penciled in, make sure you join me Monday night for the final round in the race, for the final race in the round of 16 in the Premier Series. So thank you very much for joining me, guys. Thank you very much, first of all, to Miss Mara Clark, and we hope that you enjoyed this race for you and your family here tonight. And hopefully it made you feel a little bit better, had some time to relax, and just tune the rest of the world out and enjoy a wonderful race. So thank you, and I hope you all enjoyed the DeLanney 175 here tonight, and I look forward to seeing you all here in Monday night. Yeah, we'll call it Monday night. So until then, y'all stay safe. Have a good night.